Hey, this is Tony with Salt Strong, and in this video I just wanted to share a quick tip that will help keep your soft plastics in place on your wide gap hooks. Now I like to use a owner twist lock hook, first off because I do have that spring that you twist the lure onto, and that helps keep the head in place, so you don't have to worry about that. The big issue comes down to the bend of the hook, where you actually have the hook going into the middle of the body, because over time you'll notice your lure will start sliding down the bend of that hook, and if you have your lure skin hooked, it will still come down and it will start tearing up your lure more. So what you want to do is add something to keep that lure in place and keep it from sliding down. Over time, that hole is going to become larger and more torn up, so the more fish you catch, the more likely that lure is going to start sliding down. And what I want to show you here is I like to use a piece of silicone tubing. As you can see, this is just a small piece of silicone tubing, and what you're going to do is cut a small section off, a very small section. Then once you have that small piece there, you're then going to cut it down the middle. As you can see, I have the tubing and the scissors there, just cutting it right down the middle. And now you're going to have a flat piece of tubing there. And then from there, you just want to cut a small square off, like so. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put that piece of surgical tubing onto your hook. You want to put it on first and then put your lure on. So we'll just slide that piece on. Just be careful not to poke your fingers there. I'm going to slide this piece on. Ideally, I like to have the part that is, I'll show you here, but the part of the tubing, as you can see when you cut it, it is still going to have that sort of, half moon shape or circular shape. I like to have that facing up towards the point of the hook. Then we're just going to put that down, get it out of the way for now, and then you're just going to rig your lure up like you normally would. Like so. Then now you can see that tubing down there. You're going to slide that tubing up against the body of the lure, and that is going to help keep it in place. Now, most soft plastics nowadays, they have this little slot in the belly that you can hide that into, so it's not really going to be a big problem as far as being a visual distraction for fish, I guess you could say. But as you can see there, it's now pushed up against the body of the lure, so it helps keep that lure from sliding down your hook. Now just keep in mind when you are using these, just give a little bit stronger of a hook set, just to help push that silicone tubing down the hook when you do set the hook, but hook point is still exposed. Once the fish's lip gets on that hook, it's going to naturally push that down, so you don't really have to worry about it too much, because it will slide down when pressure is applied to it. And then when you need to reset it, just grab the entire lure and that silicone tubing and slide it back up, and you're good to go. Helps keep that lure from sliding down your hook. Now this will work with any type of soft plastic, any style, any profile, and it will help keep that lure nice and secure so you can fish it without having to worry about it too much. Now this bait here, this in particular, is our Slam Shady paddle tail. And if you are an insider member, keep in mind you do get 20% off of these on our shop page, in addition to a wide assortment of rods, reels, tackle, hooks, accessories, cast nets, and even sunglasses from some of the top names in the industry. So definitely be sure to check that out. Now, if you're not an insider member, you can still get these on our shop page, but you're definitely missing out on that really good discount. So that will wrap up this video. If you have any questions or comments, or perhaps any additional tips you would like to share on keeping your lures nice and secure on your hooks, definitely let us know in the comments down below. Till next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.